Sir, you testify that on the night when you were arrested, on a Monday in June 2020, you were sleeping in the S section of the hostel. Is that correct?
Ubufakazi bakho ke mnumzane shilo ukuthi ke ngomsombuluko ebusuku owaboshwa ngawo ngoJune ka2020 wawuleli ko S hostel.
Yebo.
Yes.
But were you not staying in the N section of the hostel?
Kodwa ke ingabe wawungahlali ko N yini?
Ngaboshwa eS ngilele khona.
I was arrested at the S section. That's where I was sleeping.
Mr. Zungu, the question is, were you not staying at the N section?
Umbuzo ke babuzungu uthi wawungahlali ko N yini?
Angihlale enlapha ngidla khona.
I don't stay.
eS
Okay.
lapha ngithola khona amaphoyisa.
Okay. I don't reside at the N section. That's where I normally eat at the N section. I reside at the S section where the police found me or arrested me at.
In the statement that is in your name, which will revert to at a greater detail at a later stage, you give your address as residing at number N6/3 block N, Baswitino Hostel.
Objection. Objection. The state cannot say that that statement belongs to this witness. The state has got to prove that statement before it starts to cross-examine on the content of that statement. But it cannot stand up and say on the statement which is in your name. The state must prove it first before it starts to cross-examine this witness on the content of that statement.
Yes, sir.
2 points, Mark. Firstly, Mr. Zungu himself says a statement was made and he was asked to transfer on the statement what accused number one, Mr. Sibiya, said. That is the first thing. Secondly, my lord, the defense themselves have cross-examined witnesses on the statements of other witnesses. And the issue didn't occupy them at that stage, my lord, that the statement hadn't been proven. They cross-examined on statements of a number of witnesses, and some of them have even been handed up, my lord. We are surprised that they are raising this point. But legal speaking, my lord, the witness hasn't, as we mentioned, he mentioned that he signed the statement, he plays an S on the statement. He's just putting the, he says the contents were transferred from what accused number one said to this document. So we submit, my lord, that we can cross-examine on the statement.
Is it a statement or is it a document?
It's a statement, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Mnisi, what's your view?
The state must prove the statement before it cross-examine the witness on the basis or on the content of that statement. It must prove it. If the state has got a problem, you know how to prove a statement, then it must say so, will assist him. But he must prove it.
Yeah, prove the statement, Mr. Balwi.
I'm sorry, my lord.
Prove the statement.
Yes. Well, firstly, as we've indicated, my lord, the witness said that on the 24th, Mr. Zungu, on the 24th of June 2020, he was in the presence of Brigadier Gininda, and that Brigadier Gininda then took down a statement. He transferred what accused number one was saying to this document, the statement that is being referred to. This issue is very crucial if, and we are going to refer to the statement in greater detail at a later stage. If it
Yeah,
is-
but please, I'm making a ruling. Prove
yes,
it. Prove it.
if it is, I'm sorry, my lord, if it
Prove
is,
it. Prove the statement.
if it is necessary, the
Yeah.
point need to be argued.
Yeah, right.
And we'll suggest that heads be filed will agree on a timetable to argue this specific point.
Yes, Mr. Mnisi.
The state is making an order, a ruling that, I mean, the court is making a ruling that the state must prove the statement. The state comes out through Mr. Baloyi and say, no, if it needs to be, we can file heads and argue this point. That's not what the court is saying. And even so, that suggestion or that ruling must also come from the court, not from the state. It
Yeah,
must come from the presiding
fine.
officer. The court is now saying, Mr. Baloyi, can you proceed to prove the statement? He must do that.
Yeah, fine. But if he wants to file heads, he can do that.
Yes.
If he wants to file heads.
Thank you, my lord.
Right. Sure.
We leave that point
Yeah.
there for now, but as I say, my lord, the main thrust of the state cross-examination will be based on this statement, my lord. But
So you want to first file your
yes,
heads?
no, we can traverse the issue at the later
Later
stage.
stage. Okay,
yes.
fine.
Mr. Zungu, so you did not give your address as N section in a document that's dated 24 June 2020.
No, but
The-
that is incorrect again, my lord. That is incorrect. Mr. Baloyi is getting into the content of the statement. He must prove it. He cannot begin to ask even the name that is written on the statement before he begins, before he has proven it. He cannot touch that statement before he has proven it. He must prove it, and he needs to prove it.
Okay. Well, my lord, as I say, at this point, we need not engage with the statement. We'll do so at a later stage. Mr. Zungu, what we want to find out from you, you say you were staying in the S section and not the N section, is that correct?
Okwamanje ku-double statement uzobe luye kwake uzophinde kubuyele kulona-ke ungabe uthi-ke kubufakazi bakho wawungahlali-ke N kodwa uhlale S.
ene bengidla khona kuphela.
Yes, at the N section, that's where I only used to go and eat.
And in your evidence in chief, you haven't referred to the N section.
Nkathi-ke uthula ubufakazi bakho sukela nje uqalileke sukela ngomsombuluko awukaze nje ukhulume lutho nge-N.
Akaze ngikhulume lutho ngempela.
I haven't referred to the N section.
Right. You testify that you were arrested in June 2020 on a Monday. And you testify that when you were placed in the cells at Primrose, it was on a Tuesday morning, is that correct?
Kubufakazi bakho ushilo ukuthi waboshwa-ke kungomsombuluko ekuseni. Kodwa-ke, kungomsombuluko ebusuku. Kodwa-ke uma ngabe usufakwa-ke emaselini ePrimrose kwenzeka lokho kungoLwesibili.
Yebo.
Yes.
Now, the state is in possession of the cell register from Primrose Police Station with your name. It indicates your name. It's entry 145, Mr. Sifiso Zungu, says age 29, male. The date is the 23rd of June 2020. Will that be correct?
Lana ke siphethe incwadi ke yasemaphoyiseni eyakhona ke ePrimrose eshoyo ke lapho uma ke ufakwa ke emaseleni kuyabhalwa ke lapha imininingwane ukuthi ke umnumzana uSifiso Zungu iminyaka ke iminyaka u29, what is the other detail, age 29.
And the date is indicated. It's the name, the age, the gender, and the date of the 23rd of June 2020.
Idate ke kwakungeyi 23 zika June 2020. Incwadi ke leyana umuntu mengena ke epolice station. Okay, ngikaphenduke.
Yes, sir.
I'm completely lost now. I don't know which document is the state referring to.
Which
I don't-
one?
I'm completely lost. I don't know which document is the state referring to. I don't have it.
No, that's a cell register.
I don't have the copy of the cell register.
Yeah, will you make copies?
Yesterday,
Ah,
I showed the defense these documents, the cell register, and no one was interested in the. No
you
one-
showed them yesterday.
Yes, no one asked copies of the cell register. No one was interested, but we'll make copies for them. We are also in possession of the occurrence book.
It is incorrect, Madam. Objection. It is incorrect that we were not interested in them. We asked specific questions from Mr. Baloyi on which he failed to respond. And then we said, okay, let us leave that issue there. Not like we're not interested. We asked
So,
a pertinent
okay,
issue on the
wait.
relevance of his document,
Just-
and then Mr.
let's
Baloyi was
adjourn.
unable to
Wait,
give us
wait.
the answers.
Let's
Yes.
adjourn and you make copies.
Thank you, Madam.
Hey, you know, I'm shocked at the behavior of advocates. Shocked.
We also shocked, Madam. In as much
You're
as the
behaving
court
like
is shocked-
children.
No, we also
No,
shocked.
no, I'm making the remarks.
Yes, Madam. We
And you
also
shut
shocked.
up. You shut up. I'm making the remarks.
Thank you, Madam. Shut up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm shocked.
Yes.
One advocate says, I showed them, nobody was interested. No, he never showed us. We asked questions, blah, blah. And we are all court officers. Go to the agenda.